Welcome to the music news for the streets. I'm your anchorman, Something. Hit the keys. And in today's newscast, we've got all kinds of exciting stories from 6 freebies. I've got a fire delay for you guys today and a plugin called Rewind that I talked about earlier this week. But our top story today goes to the sponsor of today's video, that is Raytown Productions and Clarity Delay. So let's go ahead and take a look here at Clarity Delay. This delay is pretty dope. It's like a 3-level delay that has a bunch of different features, like it's got distortion, tonal harmonic distortion. It's got 3 different layers of delay, so on and so forth. This typically costs $100, but if you are interested in this after my review, you can enter in code SumnSumnSumn and get 20% off this. So let's go ahead, hop into FL Studio, check this thing out a little bit more. So I've got it here on a few different things. So we've got it on a vocal, we've got it on a piano, and we've got it on a guitar. We also have it on another guitar over here too that I'll play a little bit later in the review. But when you open up Clarity Delay, it is going to look like this. Again, this thing's pretty dope. It's got a bunch of different presets in it. So you see it's got guitar presets, it's got vocal presets, default effects. So it's got some different presets in here for you. You can go back, you can go forward. It's got A, B, so you can test back and forth between A and B. And you can copy A to B if you want to. So like, let's say you like your delay, right? But you're like, I want to mess with it, but I don't want to mess it up. Well, then you could copy it, put it in the B and twerk it a little bit more. And then you can go back and forth between A and B. It's got this dice feature. Obviously, you guys know what that means. So it will randomize all of the different effects and features in the DAW or in the plugin. Over here, you have post and pre-EQ. So like, let's say you EQ your sound and you realize that maybe it's got too much low end in it. Well, you can take that out, blow, just like so. Or if you need to add some, high range or something like that, bam, just like that. You can do that pre the delay, and you can also do it post delay. So yeah, that's pretty cool too, so that you can kind of get rid of some of those harsh frequencies that may go on in your delay. You can do it pre and post, and then you can solo and hear just what it's doing. So that's pretty nice too. Down here at the bottom, they call them channels, but it's 3 different, I don't know if you want to call them channels, taps, delay points, whatever, stages of delay. But you get 3 different delays on this, which makes this nice. And what's special is you get this routing down here. So you see how it says 1, but you can route 1 into 2 and route 3 separately. Or you can route 1, you can route all 3 of them separately. Or you can route, 2, 3 to the bottom. You can route all 3 of them the same way. So you've got different kind of ways that you can route the delays that makes this nice. Then over here with the delay, obviously you're gonna have time feedback. You're gonna have tonal harmonic distortion. This was model sampling used on like a tape machine. What I forgot to mention over here too is you're gonna get volume and pan with each one of delays. So that makes it nice. You got time. You can sync it from time, you can sync it, or you can tap it, which is nice because it allows for you to do like a tap delay to where you can actually put the delay what you want to. So that's pretty nice there. You got some reverb over here. You got room, hall, plate, huge, the length and the space. And then over here, you've got ducking and gate. So what makes these cool, obviously you guys know what ducking is going to do. It's going to duck the reverb for you when the next sound comes in, so it doesn't sound muddy. But mixed with this gate feature, what it does is so you know how if you duck something, like let's say I duck something on a delay, like I duck my voice, it's only gonna duck while whatever I'm playing is playing, but that delay after that duck, it's still gonna play all that past delay after the ducking part. So what the gating is allowing it to do is once the new sound comes in, it cuts off the old delay, and then it just brings in a new delay. So it allows for the delay not to get muddy. So it's basically gating that delay and opening it up for the next sound to come through smoothly. And then you have release and hold here. So we're gonna go ahead and check this out. I got it on a vocal right here. So here's what this vocal sounds like. I just grabbed one from Bloom Vocal Edit. All right, now once we throw this clarity delay on there though. So as you guys can see right there, that's just with this delay plugin. So I've added reverb, I've EQ'd it, I've delayed it. I've got 3 different delays going on this vocal right now. So, you know, I've got, you know, quarter note, normal, it's on sync with the analog delay. You get different delay types down here, digital, analog, ping pong, wide, so on and so forth. So that's cool. Then you got another delay running that's also going a quarter digital delay. You know what I'm saying? But the reverbs are a little bit different. And then you have a third that's also a quarter too. But it's just 3 different reverbs. And we can do things like we can pan one to the left. We can pan one to the right. So it's pretty cool. Again, we got these features over here, duck and everything. It's all doing its job. So that's just a good effect, you know? We'll play it with a piano so you guys can hear what it sounds like with something else in the background. You gotta like how I didn't push the piano. Gotta love that. So it's pretty good for that. Like, again, when I was telling you with this, so you can come over here and you can just tap and you see how it's changing everything by me just tapping on this. So it's going to be like, let's say I go, tap, 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 tap. It's going to tell me where I'm at. If I was to push sync, tap, 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 tap. So you know what I'm saying? If I tap it more, it's going to change it to whatever I want it to be in sync, but it's more useful in time if you're going to use that tap feature to me. Then you got the different kinds of delays here. So you got ping pong. So this is all pretty good, especially for vocals. I guess we'll go through a few of these different room types real quick. Let's go ahead and just go to right back here one more time. Oh, and I forgot you have stereo with here too, which is pretty solid. So I also put this thing on a guitar and I put it on a keyboard. So we'll just play what it sounds like on this keyboard real quick. Or, oh, do I have this on? Yeah, we'll see what it sounds like on this guitar real quick. So this is what the guitar sounded like before I played it. Now after. So, I mean, it sounds pretty good. You know, obviously I could turn down the space and I can turn down where it's at. I did forget to mention too that these 2 knobs right here, this is focused, so this is takes care of mud removal, and then this will take care of the harsh frequencies that might come into your delay. So I mean, overall, in my opinion, this is a really good delay. I'm going to play this again on the next sound that I play because I'm using it there too, and I like the way that it sounds. So I guess with that, we'll go ahead and get into the next stories. So the next story I have is a freebie for you guys today. This one is called Bedroom Guitar. So when you take a look at Bedroom Guitar, it is going to look like this. This is what it's basically going to sound like. I just have that same melody on this. So it's not a bad guitar. I wish I had my keyboard hooked up so I can let you guys hear what it sounds like if I started, you know what I'm saying, bending the guitar. But when you throw this clarity delay on there, this gets to sounding like this. So that's pretty dope in itself. You can mess with this guitar and get it to sound better. But you know what I'm saying? It's a pretty decent guitar in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Again, y'all have heard the melody without clarity. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of what you're gonna get with this. If you're interested in this, I'll definitely leave it linked below with everything else. All right, guys, and the second freebie that I have for you guys today, this one comes from AirTech Music. It's free for a limited time. I don't have the limited time here, but it is called AmpSim. So when you open up AmpSim, it's gonna look like this. You'll see here, you can go through all kinds of different cabinet models to look for whatever it is that you want, whether it's, you know, DI box, you know, whatever cabinet model they have here. You can go through whatever it is. Obviously, it's gonna have drive, mono, stereo, output, soft clip, boost, whatever it is, whatever, you know, it has there. I have it on a guitar. This is what the guitar sounds like before I play the cabinet on there. So that's pretty dope. But once I put it, that, you know, the AmpSim on there, it's gonna sound like. So, you know, you can get it to sound like that. You can go to different models. So, I mean, this is here if you want it. Maybe I could have put together a bunch of other effects to go with it, but I just basically, long story short, you know what I'm saying, just did this. So, this is out there too. I will leave this link below if you're interested in this. I probably could have done a better job with this, but I did not hook up probably could not have done a better job with this, because if I would have hooked up a guitar, y'all would have turned the video off. Yeah, this is out there if you want it. I'll leave this link below with everything else. Up next is a plugin, or at least a sound library that I covered earlier this week, but nobody watched the video because I labeled it machine, so I don't know. But I wanted to cover it again on the news because it's fire. It's from Elder Productions. It's called Rewind. You can currently get this library for $9 right now for a limited time over at Plugin Boutique. It's 10 on their site and it's 9 here. Basically with this plugin, what it does is it reverses all the sounds in the plugin, but there's a whole bunch of stuff underneath the hood that you can mess with, like granular synthesis, lo-fi, tape looping. You've got effects and stuff over here. And then you've got some global controls that you can mess with too. So it's very nice. I used it on this melody right here on this beat. I'm just gonna play a little bit of it. It's not all the way mixed down, but. right, so that was a little demo beat that I made with this. I'm just gonna open up a new instance of that because it's just gonna be easier for me to show you guys real quickly what I like about this. You guys can also check out my full review on this because I kind of did a review on it. I talked about it for about 9 minutes. I'm only gonna talk about it for about 3 minutes here. So I'm just gonna come grab it out of here. It's gonna be in this library. Wow. So let's click it, open it up. We're gonna move this over here. And this is just what the bass sounds like. So this is just the first preset. Now I can come in here and I can start turning up this digital and this analog. Turn this down just a tad. And then I can control the rewind too. All right, so now where this gets fire is when you start messing with like the effects and everything. So you can come underneath here to the generator and then blah, like let's say we want to turn up the grains a little bit. But do you hear the little grains going on in there in the background with it? All right, so you see the digital and the analog on the front page, but you have filters here too. We're not gonna mess with those, but this tape loop is where it gets fired too. Now y'all see why I had to cover this again. $9, take my money. But age and wash. Then you can come over here to effects and then you can start messing with it even more. And I mean, we started, you know, being real with ourselves. We started with this sound right here. All right, so we started with this sound. And we ended up with this sound. Just fire. So this is actually a different sound. It's just a second piano, but this is what this sounded like before I added, because if you just change the sound here, it won't change any of your effects. So this now sounds like this. Very fire plugin. I definitely recommend this 10 out of 10. Oh, and what I just seen y'all here as I'm scrolling through, if you guys get that last plugin rewind at Plugin Boutique, you can get Massive for free. I'm seeing it right here with any purchase. Do you know what I'm saying? So, whew. Yeah, I would definitely recommend grabbing that because you get Massive 2 for free. Bam. And up next, I got a freebie for Black Friday. So you have to sign up for it now and you'll get it on Black Friday. It is from Air Music Tech. So it says here, this Black Friday, we're releasing a brand new plugin for desktop and MPC. Sign in below to get your copy. So inspired by a legendary vintage recording technique, this brand new plugin works on your desktop DAW and standalone. They say it's going to be a $99 value, but if you sign up for now, you can get it for free. So obviously I'm going to recommend going to grab that thing and signing up as soon as possible. And guys, I'm not going to lie. I'm just going to run down the last 3 freebies for you guys. I have downloaded them, but I'm already in the recording at 30 something minutes. And I was kind of trying to make this video like 25 minutes or less. So maybe it'll get there. Maybe it won't, probably will. But let's go with the next freebie. And the next freebie is going to be from Auburn Sounds and it's called Celine. So it's a reverb plugin. I have downloaded it. I did use it for a little bit, but let's just go ahead and listen to what they have it on right here. Okay, I don't want to get copyright striked, but they do have a reverb out here. It does have a few different sections in it that looks nice. So on the dampening, it looks like you can control exactly which frequency you want to dampen. It looks like you got an EQ curve here. You've got some mix knobs for your dry or early, you know, your reverb, your reflections. I feel like you can't use shimmer on the free version. I feel like you don't get shimmer on the free version, but you do get these controls down here: the width, the vintage, the gate, the duck. All this stuff. You get all this too. You know what I'm saying? Worth checking out if you need a reverb. I just didn't have the time to really demo it because I spent too much time on those other two plugins. And then the same Rhodes is offering VPan for free for a limited time. So this is only free until November 3rd, I believe. I've covered this a plethora of times on my channel, a bunch of times on my channel. Basically, it's like a panning plugin, but it's a really nice effect once you start putting reverb and delays on stuff. It's really good on electric pianos for me, or like a background vocal. This is fire for me. And then the last freebie that I have for you guys today is called Body. So this is like a compressor. I actually have this pulled up and it sounds kind of cool. I just didn't get a chance to use it. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and check this real quick.
Hey, it's Christian from Change As It Is. The dynamic histogram, it's easy to find a reasonable setting. But what's even easier, and just like that, you're ready to start tweaking. Use the body ratio knob in the middle to expand or compress the body range. Once you've arrived at a sound you like, try further adjusting the thresholds if necessary. If at all necessary, the gain knob is there to compensate overall loudness. You can also use the target markers on the...
Yeah, so this sounds like it's a pretty solid plugin too as well. So, you know what I'm saying? It's a good compression plugin for your drums, your guitars, whatever, and it's easy to look at and read. So I would recommend checking that one out too. All right, guys, that's what I got for you guys in today's newscast. Hopefully I could help you out with those freebies. Hopefully you guys, if you're into that clarity delay, make sure you use code SumnSumnSumn at checkout so that you can get your 20% off. For me, that rewind is a must-have, especially if you don't have massive, because now you can buy rewind for $9 and get massive. Yeah. So make sure if you guys do like this content, though, you drop a whole elbow on that like button, hit subscribe and that notification bell, so every time we bring you guys a new video, you can be the first to see. Appreciate you guys' time as always. Signing off as your anchor man. SumnSumnSumn. Hit the keys. Until next time, peace. SumnSumnSumn. Hit the keys.